and Vox with information on a special bike, the world's tallest indoor waterfall, and more. Lane Webb will have our local weather, and Eli Carey will have your sports.
It's Friday, April 12th, 2019, and you're watching Vox News Today.
Please stand for the pledge of the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, flags up.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Jay Standridge.
And I'm Connor Gray.
A 5-year-old girl is in the fight of her life. Olivia Weatherford was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer on April 2nd. Now the community of Cleveland has her back through this. As Olivia battles through neuroblastoma, the community is going to the Greenway Park to support a family in a challenging situation. A Facebook post from Olivia's parents explained how they'd found a tumor in her stomach and cancer in her bone marrow. Those words inspired Cleveland to hold a 5K and a 1-mile walk in Olivia's honor. You can help by buying a t-shirt that says "Pray for Olivia" or going to GoFundMe.
A 14-year-old girl has just lost her bike and is asking for people to help her find it. Liberty Barnum is a girl who was struck by a car when she was 7 years old. She lost all mobility in her legs, causing her to rely on a wheelchair for the rest of her life. Years later, she found a special bike that would not require her feet to pedal. A few weeks ago, that bike was stolen from her. She is currently looking for people who might know the whereabouts of her bike. She says they don't need it like I do. If you have any information regarding this bike, please call Hamilton County Sheriff's Office at 423-209-7000.
SpaceX launched its second supersized rocket and for the first time landed all 3 boosters. Thursday, a year after sending up Tesla on the initial test flight, the new and improved Falcon Heavy bolted into the sky with a communication satellite called the Arabsat. The Falcon Heavy soared from Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral using the same launch pad that shot Apollo astronauts to the moon.
The heartbeat bill has just been signed in Ohio. The heartbeat bill is one of the strictest bills on abortions. It states that an abortion cannot be performed once a fetal heartbeat is detected. A heartbeat can be detected as early as 5 weeks into pregnancy. Former Ohio Governor John Kasich has vetoed this bill twice, but new Governor Mike DeWine has broken that streak. Next, they are hoping to overturn U.S. Supreme Court's 1973 Roe v. Wade, which states an abortion can be performed up until viability, which is normally detected at 23 weeks.
Thousands of people are flocking to a new extension of Singapore's Shanghai Airport to see the world's tallest indoor waterfall. The rain vortex is 7 stories tall and pumps 500,000 liters of rainwater through the roof of a Jewel building. That's a fifth of the volume of an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Australia is currently opposed to the death penalty of Julian Assange, so long as he is brought out to the United States. Julian Assange was charged for attempting to hack into the Pentagon and put out government secrets for the public to see. He's been held up in the Ecuadorian embassy since 2012 while on bail and hiding due to the sexual charges in Sweden. Swedish prosecutors closed the case in 2017, but he refuses to come out, afraid of U.S. extradition, to face charges for publishing classified military documents. The Ecuadorian government suspended his citizenship due to rash behavior and invited British soldiers to come in and extract him from the embassy. He is currently facing a death penalty.
Now let's send it over to Lane Webb with your local weather report.
I'll have your weekend weather and more after the break.
Smoking as a teen can permanently stunt your lungs, taking the air out of even the biggest and baddest.
Stand by. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Rise up.
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys have had a wonderful week. Taking a look now at our local radar from earlier this morning. We had a lot of rain, especially if you look over in Franklin, Tennessee, over in Middle Tennessee. There was a lot of rain in that area, and there was also a lot of rain in our area, in Chattanooga and in Cleveland. And this rain has hopefully moved out. But let's take a look what's happening right now with your daily weather. We can see that currently it is cloudy with 73 degrees, a small 15% chance of rain, and unfortunately Saturday and Sunday more rain will be rolling in as the weekend rolls on by. But taking a look now at our national radar, we can see that currently we have a lot of weather throughout the U.S. and we have a lot of rain and snow spread out across the western part of the U.S. just in different spots. And we also have a lot of snow in Minnesota and in Dakotas, a lot of snow hitting that area. And finally, we also have a lot of rain in Michigan, and this is also kind of dwindling down into the southeast part of the U.S. Other than that, we're looking okay as far as national radar goes. But now let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. Friday will be scattered thunderstorms with a high of 74 and a low of 57. Saturday, make sure to bring your umbrellas for prom, as we have scattered thunderstorms with a high of 76 and a low of 65. Sunday, we also have thunderstorms with a high of 74 and a low of 42. Monday and Tuesday, that rain will clear out and it will be sunny with highs of 65 and 77 and lows of 42 and 51. And finally, Wednesday and Thursday will be cloudy with rain here and there with highs of 75 and 72 and lows of 59 and 51. That is all for weather. Let's send it over to Eli with all your sports.
Thanks, Lane. I'll have your Bradley baseball and more after this short commercial break.
Lights down.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Oh, God! Sorry I'm late. I just stopped for a quick smoke. Where's Rachel?
You're too late.
Rachel!
Holy teen smoking and diminished lung capacity, Batman! The woman you loved is dead now!
Do you have emotions?
One, and it's happiness! Woo!
Order up. Stand by. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Lights up.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at those Bradley baseball scores. Yesterday, your Bradley baseball team won against Christian Academy at Knoxville with a score of 5-3. Their next game is going to be today. Congratulations to them on that. Now let's take a look at the MLB scores from yesterday. We have the Cubs who went over the Pirates with a score of 2-0, and then we have the Padres who went over the Diamondbacks with a score of 7-6, and then we have the Rockies who lost to the Giants with a score of 0-1. Now let's take a look at the NHL scores from last night. We have the Maple Leafs who went over the Bruins with a score of 4-1, and then we have the Hurricanes who lost to the Capitals with a score of 2-4, and then we have the Flames who went over Avalanche with a score of 4-0. That's all for me. Jason Connor will have your announcements after this short commercial break.
Lights down.
when you can't do it all, do what you can. Compassion for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Life happens. Whether it's car trouble, medical bills, or other expenses, Check Into Cash has a new flexible loan solution. Introducing the Flex Loan. The Flex Loan is an open line of credit. You control how much you borrow with flexible payment options. If you need a payday advance, we offer those too, because true flexibility is the ability to choose. For life's little emergencies, we're your one-stop money shop.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know?
Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
Welcome back, Bradley Central. Let's take a look at those school announcements.
Event planning class is putting on a Powerpuff game on April 18th at 6 p.m. between the juniors and seniors. Funds are being raised for the Bradley Beta Club. The cost to play is $10, which will cover your t-shirts. See Coach Moody and C1 as soon as possible if you're interested.
Prom tickets are now on sale in the cafeteria during lunch. Ticket prices will be $65.
Seniors, if you have not ordered your cap and gown, you need to do so as soon as possible. Order forms are available in the main office.
The junior class project this year is Hats for Hope. You can help by bringing new hats to D11. The hats will be donated to cancer patients at Erlinger Cancer Center in Chattanooga. If you have any questions, contact Gabby Bennett or Kirsten Viola.
Bradley Central's FCCLA is putting on a Pause for Cause fundraiser. The goal is for the fundraiser to help dogs from local no-kill shelters to find a forever home. During this event, they will be holding a pageant for which you can put your pup in. The event will be held from April 27th from 11 to 2 at the Fletcher Park. You can register your dog early on that day from 9 to 10 or on the Pause for Cause BCHS Facebook page. All proceeds go to the SBCA and the Arc of Cleveland.
Vox News has won Skills USA Tennessee in broadcasting for the 4th year in a row. Are you the next anchor? Would you like to be featured on WTMB every weekday at 5 p.m.? Drop by Studio H12 for more information on a screen test taking place next week. We want you in AV production.
Balfour will be here today during lunch to deliver graduation invitations. If you ordered invitations, be sure to go by the cafeteria lobby and pick up your order.
We are online at YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
You can check us out at Facebook, WTMB, and of course, VoxNews.net.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.
Connor, seeing your face on a screen. Oh.